Hey Louise, we're back. Can you introduce yourself once again?
Hi, I'm Louise Wannier. I'm an experienced CEO and board member.
Is there someone in your life, probably more than one, but someone in your life special that's really been an influencer on your career and for that matter, your life?
I've been really lucky. I have had several really terrific mentors in my career. There are two people who I'll speak about who unfortunately are no longer with us. The two most important mentors for me. The first was Ren Zafiropoulos. He was the founder of Versatech, which he built to be a $10 million company and then sold to Xerox Corporation, where he built it to be a $200 million division of Xerox Corporation. The second was Ron Robison, and Ron was the partner in charge of mergers and acquisition for the Western region for Ernst. It's now Ernst& Young. At the time was Ernst & Ernst. And then went on to be the chief administrative officer for Morgan Stanley Dean Witter Advisory Funds after a stint with Trust Company of the West.
Hmm.
He really advised me early in my career. After I finished business school, I worked in the management consulting division of Ernst, working for lots of different kinds of companies, and I was one of the staff consultants on a number of engagements, including for Disney Corporation and other large healthcare organizations. He taught me a lot about negotiation. He taught me a lot about financial decision making. He taught me about sales. He taught me about business development. So he really was a functionally significant teacher in development of my strategic and financial management skills.
Hmm.
And Ren Zafiropoulos was a mentor. I was a member of Vistage, used to be called Tech, for 10 years, and he spoke to our tech group, and I asked him after his talk, which was about how to be an effective CEO leader, whether he would adopt me and become my mentor. I could be his mentee. And he said, sure, come on up to the ranch in Utah. So I drove up to his ranch outside of Cedar City in Utah, and we talked for a whole day, and after which he said yes, he would mentor me. So we began a series of meetings through which I learned a great deal over a several year period, and we became also very close friends at that point.
That's
And
fantastic. Ask, don't be afraid to ask, right?
don't be afraid to ask, exactly.
Good for you.
And so many life learnings. I think one of the most important learnings from Ren was realizing the coexistence of opposites. That you have to have the plan and you have to have the unplanned. So you have to set your plan and set your expectations, but you also have to manage at the same time the fact that life is never what you plan it to be.
And otherwise it would be boring.
Well, we wouldn't have the challenges that we have, that's for sure.
Exactly. That's great stuff. Thanks so much.
You're so welcome. Thank you, Mark.